We start today's news with the Mi Band 5, which is launching officially tomorrow in China and will be launching worldwide as well. And this is looking like a really good upgrade in a few different areas. One of them is this really cool customizable screen and customizable wallpapers that we got officially from Xiaomi today. As you can see in the video and also a lot of the other materials, it shows a ton of different wallpapers, but importantly, if you look at the screen as well, it seems to be a little bit of an upgrade over the Mi Band 4 anyway. You can get some really cool wallpapers and it definitely goes across the whole screen. So you could get lots of different wallpapers and watch faces for the Mi Band 4 as well, but I think it's a pretty good upgrade for the Mi Band 5 here. There is also a really cool Evangelion custom face as well, which is kind of ironic because Oppo just released their fitness band and they're doing a lot of different unique versions of their phones and everything with the same character and other characters. So it's interesting to see both companies using the same promotional style here. We also get more specific details today about the next big thing for Xiaomi, which is what looks to be a really high-end phone. At least it is a specs monster according to the leaks that we're getting. We have heard actually of a couple of new phones in the works for Xiaomi, a really high-end type of phone and maybe more of an affordable or a mid-range type of phone, but with this new image sensor, 108 megapixels called the HM2, not the same as the one they're currently using. And then we got rumors of Xiaomi possibly using a 120 times zoom range, which is just crazy because, well, we saw what the 100 times zoom on the Ultra was like, and it was ridiculous. I mean, you couldn't take those images. So 120 on a Xiaomi phone, it's not going to be much better. But anyway, that was a prototype unit. But we've got more information today that is telling us 120X and 120 Hertz, which means, well, yeah, Xiaomi are putting a 120 times zoom range in there and using a 120 Hertz refresh rate screen. What we still don't know though is if these specs are in relation to the high-end flagship, because that screen may be an LCD screen and then maybe a mid-range phone, although I don't think it will be because Xiaomi have really moved away from LCD displays in most of their phones, their upper-end phones, their mid-range phones, even going down into their more affordable phones, really do mostly all use OLED displays now. And so I'm really hoping this is just a specs beast with the Snapdragon 865 and this zoom, 120 Hertz refresh rate screen. And before we move on to the next story, if you are new around here or haven't already, just tickle that subscribe button to keep up to date with the latest tech news and unboxings on this channel. But our next story is about the Lenovo Legion, which is a new gaming phone out from Lenovo. And in terms of specs for this phone, 90 watt charging apparently. This may come in the form of actually two separate batteries that can both charge at 45 watts. So I'm not sure if that's really 90 watt charging. That's just a rumor for now though. We'll have to wait and see for the final device. But something really interesting from these leaks anyway is a fleeting mention of something that might be the Snapdragon 865 Plus. That is something that we've heard from a lot of different sources. Pretty much everywhere online just saying, well, there probably isn't an 865 Plus this year. Maybe there aren't plans. Maybe it was scrapped, but now a mention that it might be coming, so we may still be left surprised in this phone if it comes with the Plus version. And yeah, that would be a good thing because that means we can get some new flagship phones towards the end of the year with some specs bumps and some upgrades. We also get an official Dxo Mark Score today for the OnePlus 8 Pro. We've had the camera score already, but now comes the audio score. And for Dxo Mark anyway, it scored 67, which isn't in the top 10. But in terms of the audio from the OnePlus 8 Pro, I think it's absolutely fine. But yeah, definitely it does get beaten out by a few other phones. But anyway, that is it for today's tech news. So subscribe for the latest tech news and videos. That's it for now. But I'll see you in the next one.